It's just not advisable for offended cops to pull over some people, especially knowledgeable people who know the law and will challenge the cop. Like this guy.
Do you have your license registration?
Why'd you stop me?
Because both your tag lights are out and your third brake light's out.
Well, until I can check my lights, you're not getting my ID.
I already know why y'all pulled us over. Because we looked at you. We looked at you guys and you didn't like it.
Listen, the tag light's working.
Okay. But I can see that it's working now.
This stop is no longer lawful.
Y'all just illegally detained us without reasonable suspicion. You don't have qualified immunity anymore. It's clearly established. What you guys just did, you violated clearly established law and principle.
In January 2019 in Winchester, Virginia, Mark Stout and his brother were passing by a Frederick County patrol vehicle. As they passed by, they looked at the officers, which made them feel some sort of way, and then inexplicably, the officers made a U-turn, began pursuing the brothers, and then pulled them over. And what was the justification for the stop? It was claimed that the third brake light and the tag light were out.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. Do you have your license registration?
Why'd you stop me?
Because both your tag lights are out and your third brake light's out.
What third brake light up top?
Yeah, you have to have
There
your
isn't
brake
one.
lights.
Yeah, there isn't one up top. There's not required. Well, it's not up there, so there's no light required by state law.
Okay, in Virginia you have to have
No,
one.
you do not.
Okay.
If it's taken down, if it's not there, then the light doesn't have to work. If it's installed and the bulb is out, then it must
Do you have
work.
your license registration?
Well, no, you're stopping me for something that's not a crime.
That's not true, sir.
Yes,
Do you
it
have
is.
your
Pull up
license?
the statute or get a supervisor out here.
No. Do you
Yes.
have your license?
Get a supervisor out here.
All right, you're required to provide me at least your
If
name
I've
and your
been
date of
legally
birth.
stopped,
You
which I have not
legally
been.
stopped. I have a supervisor on the way. You know the statute that you have to provide at least your name and date of birth?
There isn't one.
Yes, there is.
Okay, what is it?
You have to provide your information. It actually has to be written.
What has to
I'm
be
gonna make you do
written?
that.
What has to be written?
After requesting a supervisor, another cop shows up asking a flurry of questions. But this newly arrived cop is not the supervisor. And curiously, he doesn't want to answer any of Mark's questions.
How you doing?
All right.
What's going on tonight?
Are you a supervisor?
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, help them out as a team. See if I can figure out anything for you.
Are you a supervisor though?
Is everything okay tonight? Is there a reason why you don't want to provide him any information?
Is there a reason you don't want to answer my question?
I'm not a supervisor. I'm a
Okay.
deputy.
Then no, you cannot help me.
I cannot help you.
No.
Do you not believe this deputy?
But I would like to look for myself.
Once you
I'm
identify
more
who you
familiar with
are-
the car.
Okay. Once you identify who you are and we verify that you're not some terrorist criminal person, we will allow you to step out of the vehicle, walk back, and check your tag lights.
No, I want to check my lights first because I believe they're working. And if they are, and you're mistaken
tell you this
because
deputy
I'm
right
familiar
now-
with the car, then it's not a legal
This
traffic
deputy's
stop.
going to pull you over for some bogus traffic stop.
Listen, that ain't how it works, buddy. That ain't how it works.
Well,
He's
you're
not
saying
familiar
you
with the
can't
car.
work now.
The car may work. The lights may work. And he's just not familiar.
This is not any illegal stop right now.
Well, until I can check my lights, you're not getting my ID. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll wait for the supervisor.
Fair enough.
Almost 9 minutes after the initiation of the traffic stop, a supervisor finally arrives.
How you doing?
How's it going?
Sergeant Smith from the Sheriff's Office. What can I do for you?
Okay, listen. This officer said he pulled me over for initially because my third brake light, the one up top, is out.
Okay.
I tried to explain to him Virginia law. Okay, you guys said that later, but please let me talk. Let me talk to this man. So I try to explain to him Virginia law states as long as the entire light has been removed and it's not just the bulb that's burned out, it's legal.
Okay.
Now, if the light is still installed but the bulb is burned out, then it's illegal.
Okay.
But the entire light has been removed,
Okay.
which He said that's why he stopped me initially,
Okay.
which makes the stop illegal. Then he's saying, oh, your tag lights are out.
Okay.
So I'm saying, listen, let me get out and look. You know, I'm more familiar with the car than he is. Maybe you're mistaken, like you're mistaken about the brake light.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he's saying, no, you can't get out.
Have the tag lights been removed?
I mean, I don't want to answer any questions. I just want to get out to look before I ID myself. If it's a lawful stop, though. So far, it's not, because he's already been wrong about the brake lights, and I can't see the tag
We're not going to argue
lights.
about the brake lights. He's told me that the tag lights are not working.
Nearly 12 minutes into the illegal detainment, Mark was finally allowed by deputies to inspect the tag light.
You want to get out and check the tag lights?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Tag lights on, man.
I already know why y'all pulled us over. Because we looked at you. We looked at you guys and you didn't like it. When we were coming past that intersection, we looked over there and we mugged you guys.
Listen, the tag light's working.
Okay. But I can see that it's working now.
This stop is no longer lawful. Listen, I want everybody's name out here. What's your name? Smith?
Yep.
What are you, a sergeant?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, what's your name, man? What's your name and badge number? All right. Don't worry about it. Hey, this stop ain't good anymore, man. Those lights work. This is an illegal stop at this point.
Y'all just illegally detained us without reasonable suspicion. You don't have qualified immunity anymore. It's clearly established. What you guys just did, you violated clearly established law and principle. Huh?
Frederick County.
Frederick. What do you think you are? I don't know. I don't fucking care.
After the illegal traffic stop, the brothers decided to pay the Frederick County Sheriff's Station a little visit.
Straight to the station, bro.
Can I help you?
Yeah, we just need to come in for a minute.
Why are you videotaping?
Because we're allowed to.
It's a secured building, sir. How can we help you?
So the public is not allowed in here?
Not unless you have a reason, sir.
What can I help you with?
We didn't ask for help.
Okay. Yep, you're at a secure facility and you're walking around the gate.
Take your hands out of your pocket for me, sir. You got ID on you?
My name is Sergeant Cunningham of Frederick County Sheriff's Office. You're on a secure facility. You're walking around our secure gate. I'm asking you to leave.
You don't have that authority. We do not need you guys to come out and instruct us not to do that. We know how to read.
While on the sheriff's station grounds, the deputy who initiated the illegal traffic stop walked up once again to engage.
I can talk to you about the third brake light, the supplemental high mount stoplight.
Sergeant.
Go ahead. What about it?
You're required to have one.
Read it.
What's that big microphone? Enforcing the Code of Virginia?
No. You did a U-turn. How did you see that the back lights were out if you had to do
I was
it?
behind you at the red light, sir.
No, you turned around.
I was behind you at the red light, sir.
No, you weren't.
No, I wasn't. Then how'd I pulled you over?
We got it all on camera.
How'd I pulled you over if I never was behind you? I came down on Route 50. Reasonable suspicion. Enforcing the Code of Virginia.
And you tried to figure out a reason to
Sir,
stop
if
us.
I could see you smiling at
You
me.
wanted to exercise a show of force.
Okay.
And that is what you did.
That's why I gave you a verbal warning. Did anybody get charged with anything?
You know what you did was wrong.
Was it? I do enforce the Code of Virginia all the time. I
you
was
imagine
behind you
we
at
were
the red
looking at
light, sir. I was never behind your vehicle when I pulled you over. That's
I already know that. That's what we said. That's what we just told you.
How does that work?
We were going in opposite directions.
Okay.
You were sitting in a
Hopefully
left turn lane. The bus
hopefully
to
your
U-turn.
viewers can figure
You
out.
were sitting in a left turn lane.
Hopefully your viewers can figure out how that doesn't really make sense. Because it's fake.
We just post the action.
Because it's a lie.
We just post the action.
Because it's a lie.
Oh,
Does
definitely.
that look good?
Not really.
Oh, that's nice.
I've seen better.
You guys need more help tonight?
We never asked for help. You guys stopped us.
What's interesting about this Virginia corporate traffic code is that under 46.21014.1 under supplemental high mount stoplight, it says in subsection A, whenever operated on the highways, every Virginia registered passenger car manufactured for the 1986 or subsequent model year shall be equipped with a supplemental center high mount stoplight of a type approved by the superintendent or which meets the standards adopted by the United States Department of Transportation. The light shall be mounted as near the vertical center line of the vehicle as possible. The light shall be actuated only in conjunction with the vehicle's brake lights and hazard lights. Any supplemental high mount stoplight installed on any other vehicle shall comply with those requirements. But in subsection B, it says, no law enforcement officer shall stop a motor vehicle for a violation of this section. And then it says, no evidence discovered or obtained as a result of the stop in violation of this section, including evidence discovered or obtained with the operator's consent, shall be admissible in any trial, hearing, or other proceeding. So even with this Virginia code on the books, this deputy was not authorized to pull the brothers or anyone else over for that infraction. Thankfully, Marc was knowledgeable enough and courageous enough to push back against the tyranny of the unreasonable deputies. The fact remains, if you want to be ignorant and free, you're desiring what never was and what never shall be, because these bozos want to take whatever rights you have away. And they use corporate traffic codes to do just that. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comment section below. If you like these videos, maybe you'll like some of my others. Check out my most popular playlist. I'm sure there's a video or two on there, or 3 or 4 that you haven't seen yet. And every one of them is still very much in play today, just like they were the day I made them. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, grab a shirt, and dang it, become a channel member. You know you want to. You know it's worth it. But more importantly, understand what your rights are and stand for your rights. If you don't stand for your rights, you will lose them. I'll see you in the next video.